Sandra Calderon. I'm doing my book talk presentation on a book called The Calm Down Jar. And this book is written and illustrated by Jennifer Jones. The book summary of this book is about a little boy who has anxiety and he doesn't know how to control his anxiousness and his behaviors with the feeling the anxiety of it. The setting of this book takes place in various places, like the playground, at home, at the in his bedroom mostly, where he experiences his anxiety and reflects on it. The main characters is a little boy. There's actually no names to the characters in the book. Um, I think it was made that way so I guess children, like parents, could read to their children and that way can relate to say like, look, this is you. I think that's how it was made for. But so there's no names in the characters, but it's a little boy and his mom and one of his friends and his friend's mom. The main event in this book is um, where where he realizes how where he overcomes his anxiety by making a calm down jar. Now, his disability is anxiety, and he does get anxiety attacks. That's how he comes about with that. His his conflict with it is always talking about questioning himself, like, how do I calm down? Why do I always feel this way? Why do I get so angry and frustrated and basically throw a tantrum, but in a very anxious, anxiety way? It's a very simple book, but it does explain, like, not explain, but detailed in the little specificness for children to understand. And the passage that I like the most is this: in these moments, my emotions get big, I get hot and sweaty and turn red. So I try to calm myself down by taking deep breath on my bed. On top of the bedside table, I see my calm down jar, sitting still. I shake it to make the glitter cloudy because that's exactly how I feel. My mom and I made it to help me cope with an anxiety attack. I watch the glitter settle down, which helps me to relax. I hold the bottle in my hands and gently turn it upside down. As I stare at the glitter moving, I can turn my emotions right around. So the calm down jar that him and his mom create was to help him relax. So it is made out of water, uh, glue, and glitter and food coloring. And so he uses that as he like sees himself like, hey, I need to calm down. I need to relax. So he gets his little jar, his calm down jar, full of glitter, and he just shakes it all around. And as he sees the glitter fall in the jar and just swish and swirl all over, it brings his anxiety down. Um, I thought that was actually a pretty neat idea. I was expecting it to be a different way of a calm down jar, but I did read about the glitter bottles that you can make at home, and they do help a lot. I was reading that it is good for people, even like adults with anxiety. It does help them. I know with my son, my little one, he is disabled. Um, so this is what I like. I kind of relate to this book with my son. But with my son, he was diagnosed with congenital heart disease. So he's had two open heart surgeries within the first 6 months that he was born. He does need one more to go. Also, what was very interesting about this is that my son kind of, well, he is diagnosed with anxiety from the surgeries, which I didn't think it would be possible because his last surgery was when he was 6 months old. But he has a bear that it's like a little tiny brown bear, and he has to have it with him all the time, especially when he acts up or when he feels a little anxiousness, but yet like sadness that brings him back to like, hey, like let's have fun. Look, and his little bear's name is Marty, so he knows him by Marty. And that bear was actually given to him by my mom, so it has been helping him like cope with his little emotions and his little anxiety. Even though he's only 2 going on 3, I was surprised to learn that, children even at that young can be diagnosed with anxiety. So that's why I chose this book, and the reflection of it on the passage, I could relate to it. Also, the type of assistant technology for that, I think it would be considered like no tech. I know that there is also fidget spinners and like any kind of gadget that you can fidget with that they sell for in the toy department. I've noticed that there's a bunch of them in the toy section at Walmart, Target. I don't have any to show as examples, but I see them around. They're very like cost efficient, so they're like under like $3, $5. So I would like that. Another one would be accommodating to my son for his anxiety would be his burp cloth. There's a burp cloth that he will not let go. If he doesn't have Marty with him in hand, like when we're on like out shopping and stuff, because I don't want him to lose that bear, because I'm scared. I am scared that if he loses that bear, it's just gonna cause chaos and it's gonna be very hectic for us. So when we're go off to the store or grocery shopping anywhere, we leave the bear behind and we like, okay, take your burp cloth, because the burp cloth I can replace it. They're so easy to find, but not the bear. So that would be like accommodation for my child, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other things you can accommodate for other children if they can't, if they don't have something that they already are used to. It's always good to have like a little backup anxiety tool for them to calm down. This grade level book would be great for all ages, actually. Especially parents with children that deal with anxiety, such as myself. And I really like this book, and I totally recommend it for anybody who has little ones or even themselves feel like the anxiety aspect of it. Also, in this book, it actually has at the very end. I wish I would have seen it sooner. I don't know. I guess I missed it or something. It actually gives you the step by step on how to do a calm down jar, which I thought was pretty neat. It says how to make a calm down jar. And I wish I would have seen it sooner. I guess my pages were stuck or something. If not, I would have made one to display it. But I really like this book, and I hope you read it too.